Welcome to Offgrid Victory. So I'm here at the Shiloh Museum in Springdale, Arkansas, and it's a really nice, small, quaint museum, great for the family to visit, and it gives a lot of great, exhibits on this whole area in Northwest Arkansas, but primarily for us, the homesteading elements of this museum, this particular exhibit is really nice and very telling of how people used to live. So let's go through it a little bit. Okay. So first, this is kind of the, a long exhibit of the kitchen area, where you would have things like the kettle and the Dutch oven and various utensils. You have a little blower there for the fire, and then you have things above that drawing like pumpkins and apples and beans and such, and various vessels to house your food supplies and your pantry here. Stuff made from tin or maybe even copper or brass that's decorated there. And then of course there's a table here, kitchen table, with things like cornbread and a coffee kettle, and there's some spectacles or glasses, and it's opened up to the Bible, the New Testament, and various little other things that would have been in the kitchen. And then of course you move on to, here's a dress, I guess, that a period dress that somebody had made, and then a butter churner, and I guess maybe a scooper for the butter and such. And once again over here you have you have some kind of a spindle, I think, a wool spindle or a cotton spindle, or I don't know what that's called. Maybe it's a loom. I don't know. I'm a guy, so excuse me. You got cotton balls, I guess, that they're making here. They're tweezing cotton out of this. You can see the combs that they use to do that, to get the seeds out. Some other things there. Let's see. Oh, what is this? What is this? I guess this is for the laundry. The old style clothespins over there, and then a huge cauldron, I guess, for doing clothes. And it is metal, so it could take probably things like lye. And then they got a wood workbench here. It looks like over here they're making shingles for a roof with a froe and a mallet, and then various woodworking tools in there. Let's bring you closer to that. Looks like they have planes in there. They have let's see, some levels and various other things, files, and obviously a plank, a woodworking bench plank. And so, yeah, and this is right here, some of the faith elements of the people here in the Ozarks. A little scary looking, but at any rate, let's move on to some of the things that they did over here. So in this area, it looks like there's a wagon wheel in the background, kettles, shingles. I guess this is some of the manufacturing that used to go on here. Pots of various kinds up here, and some anvil there for blacksmithing, obviously, and more tools. There's a logo there, and some chisels and such, and a planer. All right, and then of course here in this particular area, there's some of the wildlife that used to be around and still is. Yeah, this is a black bear. It still can be found here in Northwest Arkansas, and so this is another exhibit on agriculture, I guess. They did grow corn around here, obviously. There's an old plow there, and of course this guy is pretty famous around here. This is the Razorback, I guess. Not really. It's just the unclean hog, but yeah, football's big here in this area. Anyway, more agricultural implements. Scythe, sickle. Let's see here. Obviously, yoke for ox or cattle to pull. Let's see here. And then finally, yeah, there's some tools here that they use to build houses. Obviously, let's go a little bit closer. You got, looks like it says broad axe, you have a square tool. I think they're talking about this plumb line thing. And then they have a throw over there, mallet, a auger. Oh, that's the broad axe up there. That's just the head, an axe head. But at any rate, that's what they would use to build something like this. Pretty amazing that they could do all that by hand. But you see how many people they used. Obviously, if you're off-grid and doing it alone, you better use some power tools. Alrighty, shalom.